Can Ohio State take advantage of the struggling Gators and Hurricanes? In this video, we're going to break down the Buckeyes as they press to flip a pair of State of Florida commitments. We also have the latest intel on offensive tackle Jordan Seaton and his visit status for this weekend. Plus, the Buckeyes, they're getting a recruiting assist from guess who? Lane Kiffin. All right, we're going to get into all that, but first, Ohio State fans, hit subscribe to the On3 Recruits channel. We are growing this page already to 22K. We appreciate it. Hit subscribe. Okay, let's bring on Alex Gleitman from Letterman Row. Now, Alex, we're just going to start right here at the top. 5-star offensive tackle out of IMG Academy. Jordan Seaton is supposed to be in Columbus this weekend, or is he? What's the latest status for his visit?
Yeah, right now it's not looking like that visit is going to happen. I had a source inside the Woody Hayes Athletic Center tell me they felt 95% sure it was not going to happen this coming weekend, November 10th through 12th, when they host Michigan State for a night game. But there is extreme confidence that Jordan Seaton does reschedule that official visit, whether it's next week when they host Minnesota, whether it's, they're hoping it's not the first weekend in December because that means they're probably not playing in the Big Ten championship game, but whether it's that weekend, the following weekend, I think Ohio State is certainly hoping and feels confident that they're going to get Jordan Seaton back on campus, even though it won't be this weekend due to a conflict with his high school team's practice schedule.
Yeah, and Ohio State fans, just be patient with this one. It might actually work out better that Seaton comes in down the road than if he comes in now. So we'll just see. We'll keep an eye on that. But I do think Seaton will make it to Columbus. All right. Now let's talk about a pair of flip targets that'll be on campus this weekend, one from UF and another from Miami's commit list. Both teams struggling on the field right now. We'll start with defensive lineman Amaris Williams. He's out of North Carolina and has been committed to the Florida Gators since the summer. Now, he's already taken an official visit to Ohio State. I thought that could be the last time he was in Columbus, but this weekend he'll be back on his own dime. What's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, obviously huge for Ohio State. They offered him at this point about a month ago. We're able to get him on campus for an official visit pretty quickly, and now get him back just 2-3 weeks later. That's obviously tremendous momentum for this program. Larry Johnson has been building a relationship with the North Carolina native. Larry tends to do very well recruiting in that area, and obviously has a long legacy list of defensive linemen that he's recruited and coached both at Penn State and Ohio State. So they've been pressing Amaris Williams hard. He's a guy that they want really, really bad. Tennessee has entered the picture since the last time he was on campus. So again, just a great opportunity for Ohio State to get him on campus. He's kind of seen everything the first time around, just get him more comfortable, I think, with the players, the coaches, everything the program has to offer. It's going to be a night game. The atmosphere should be electric, at least to start the game. I don't think it's going to be too competitive of a game, unlike the last one he saw. But just a great chance for them to kind of just further show Amaris Williams why Ohio State is a better place for him versus Florida, Tennessee, or anywhere else he might be considering.
So do you think, though, that there's a chance that he could flip this weekend, or is this more of just a formality and maybe a decision gets made down the road?
If I had to, if I were a betting man and I were going to wager this, I would tend to say he ends up waiting. I think there's a chance, right? Like, obviously he's coming back. The interest is serious. You don't just come up on your own dime from North Carolina to Columbus, Ohio in the middle of November. It's not like the weather is going to be great or anything like that. So there's obviously a chance that he commits, but at the same time, I think, he's got the visit. He's supposed to get back to Florida one more time. I believe he's got the official visit to Tennessee on tap. I'd be pretty surprised if he ended his recruitment right then and there this weekend, but it's certainly something that we'll be watching closely.
Yeah, hey, it's just worth asking if there's a chance he could commit. Speaking of chance, let's talk about Chance Robinson, Miami commitment from St. Thomas Aquinas. Little recruiting assist here from Lane Kiffin. Over the weekend, Chance Robinson was down at Ole Miss, and here's what he said afterward, quote, "Coach Lane Kiffin told me, if you want to be a draft pick, then go to Ole Miss or Ohio State." He alluded that Miami produces offensive line commitment or draft picks, whereas Ole Miss or Ohio State can produce a first-round wide receiver draft pick. So we'll see about that, but I kind of thought it was funny to get a recruiting assist there from Lane Kiffin. What do you make of this visit for Chance Robinson this weekend? It's most likely his final trip to Columbus before National Signing Day. What's your read on his recruitment right now?
Yeah, he's a guy that they offered later in the summer. They actually had him on campus. I think it was for the second game of the year. they've been building a relationship for quite a while. Brian Hartline's been on Chance Robinson. They got 3 receivers committed in their class, and they've wanted 4. If it's the right 4, they're not going to stretch for any. And their message to him has been that he is the right guy. He can play at Ohio State, and he can be very successful at Ohio State, like Lane Kiffin mentioned. I think Ohio State's got a solid shot here. I mean, as Miami continues to struggle on the field, and as Lane Kiffin pointed out, it's not like they've gotten this recent great history of producing NFL receivers. There's certainly a shot. His teammate Jordan Lyles committed. He's good friends with Jeremiah Smith, who's obviously committed. Both of those recruitments are technically still up in the air a little bit. But, I think this is a huge visit. I think we'll know a lot more where things stand on both sides of the coin after we hear from Chance and from Ohio State sources following this official visit. But they feel like they've got a shot for sure.
How much does Jordan Lyle factor into this one? He's the running back commitment from St. Thomas Aquinas, the same school as Chance Robinson, and he's considering Miami. How much does Jordan factor into Chance Robinson's recruitment?
Yeah, I think you hear this all the time. Those guys are good friends. They'd probably love to play together at the next level, but they're both going to make the decision that's best for them individually. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Jordan Lyle, just like with Mark Fletcher a year ago. Miami's coming in with a strong NIL pitch and staying home and being around the family and all that. And he visited a couple weeks back. We'll see if it sways him or not. We've only got about a month till signing day. I tend to think right now he sticks in the Ohio State class. And I know he's been telling Chance Robinson great things about the program. But it's interesting. Both of them are looking at Ohio State and Miami, and I don't know where they're going to end up together. They both might end up together. They both might end up separate schools where they are now. They both might flip-flop and, go to the other school. But it's definitely, I'm sure they're talking behind the scenes and trading information about what they like about each of the programs.
All right. Yeah. Hey, whether he sticks or flips, it could determine it. And you said it, stick or flip. It makes me want to play the game. What do you think? Can we play stick or flip? All right, let's play stick or flip right now, because I was going to ask you about Jeremiah McClellan, but instead we're just going to play the game. This is where I give you the name of a player and where he's committed to. All you got to do is tell me if you think he's going to stick or flip. You don't even have to say where he's flipping to if you don't want, but if you do, I'll give you a bonus point for it. So let's just get it started. We'll start here at wide receiver Jeremiah McClellan. Stick or flip?
He sticks. I think Ohio State feels good after the last visit. Yeah.
All right. Defensive lineman Amaris Williams committed to the Florida Gators. Stick or flip?
He flips. I'm not sure where.
Okay, no bonus points there, but it's okay. You still got it. All right. Jordan Lyle, running back, committed to Ohio State. Stick or flip?
Tough one. I'll say stick, but not with a ton of confidence.
Okay, wide receiver Mylan Graham committed to Ohio State. Stick or flip?
He sticks.
All right. Defensive lineman Carlin Jones. Now, as I go, I think these are going to get a little harder. So I know, right now you're watching, you're saying, oh, these are easy. They're going to get harder. Carlin Jones committed to Nebraska, defensive lineman. Now, he's not coming in this weekend, but he probably will at some point. Stick or flip? Nebraska.
I'm going to say flip. I'm going to say to Ohio State with an asterisk that that official visit, which will be next weekend, has to go well.
Okay, we'll give you a 0.5 bonus point on that one. Chance Robinson, wide receiver, committed to Miami. Stick or flip?
I'm going to say stick.
Ooh, okay. Sticking to Miami. Okay, all right. Here, they're going to get a little harder now. Defensive lineman Dylan Stewart, committed to South Carolina. Stick or flip?
I'm saying stick.
Okay. Didn't sound real confident with that stick, but we'll go with it. Offensive
it's
lineman.
Another team that's struggling,
Yeah, I get it. But Ohio State fans just want to know, stick or flip? Okay. Offensive lineman Gabe Van Sickle, new offer. He's offensive lineman committed to Northwestern. Stick or flip?
Flips to Ohio State.
Ooh, +1 with the bonus. All right. Safety Coy Parrish, a brand new offer, committed to Minnesota. We could see this commitment blow up. He's a safety. Stick or flip?
Ooh, Minnesota native makes it a little tougher. I might plead the fifth on this one. I want to see the visit happen, which it's supposed to. I'll say stick for now, but that could change in
Okay, we can play this game whenever you want. So stick for now. We're going with it. All right, drum roll. I know Ohio State fans want to hear this one. Wide receiver Jeremiah Smith committed to Ohio State. Stick or flip?
Sticks as long as Brian Hartline is at Ohio State.
All right, we got to stick with an asterisk. Alex Gleitman, you made it through your first game of stick or flip. It was a smashing success. Thank you for dropping by the Inside Scoop today and talking a little Ohio State recruiting. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that content, be sure to subscribe to the On3 Recruits channel. We have a new page dedicated only to recruiting. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now.